Welcome to our very first video devotions in our sermon series, Love Speaks. Our desire and prayer is that during these video devotions that you would be really encouraged as we give a devotional thought as well as reflect on what the scripture is saying about love. So over the next 7 weeks, you're going to be receiving 2 video devotions every week. Again, just reflecting on what it means to love and what it means to be loved and how we can demonstrate that in our community, in our own personal lives, and even our church. Love is an interesting word. I can say how I love my wife, and then the very next sentence say how I love the Fremantle Dockers. Love is a really interesting word. In our culture, in our society, often love is seen as a feeling or something that brings pleasure. It's almost the romantic type of love, that gooey feeling in our stomach. That's what our society and that's what our culture kind of sees as love. But the Bible describes love as so much more. In fact, love is a verb. Love is an action. Love is a doing word. Love isn't something that is passive, that goes through the motion. Love is movement and is doing and is active. Now, this morning's reading comes to us from 1 Corinthians chapter 13, and it's a well-known passage. In fact, if you go to weddings, this is commonly a passage that is read out, and it's a great passage on love. It gives us a definition, a description of what love is. Now, often this is read at weddings, but the writer of this text, Paul, was writing this passage to Christians on what love should be like and how Christians should love. Let's have a read of it. 1 Corinthians chapter 13. And this is what Paul says in regards to love. He says, love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. So right here, this definition, this description of love is an action. It's doing, it's moving. Love is patient. It is kind. It's not envy. It's not proudful. These are descriptions of what love is like. It's not this gooey feeling in your stomach. It's a verb. It is doing something. So when you are showing patience, you are loving. When you're showing kindness, you are loving. What a great description of what love is. You know, the title for our sermon series is Love Speaks. What does that mean? Well, love speaks. When we demonstrate love in a doing type way, when we demonstrate love in an action, it actually says something, that love speaks. You know, Jesus demonstrated love by coming down to this earth and actually dying on a cross. What does that say about us? It says that we have immense value, immense worth, so much so that the creator of the universe would die for us, that would come to us to die for us. You see, love speaks. This week, as you kind of reflect on love, reflect on it as it being an action, being a doing word. Ask yourself the question, is my love speaking? What is my love saying? My patience, my kindness, my generosity. As we reflect on love over the next 7 or 8 weeks, may it be a doing word. May it be an action. Love speaks.